Uh, Good day, viewers. Today we are back on All Power Farm. The last time I came, I was not opportune to meet the owner of the farm, but today I'm privileged to meet him in person. Uh, One thing that interests me about him, the first day I spoke to him, the next thing I heard him, he started praying. I said, this man must be a pastor.
Oh, yes. By the grace of God.
Pastor Joe,
Yes, sir.
can we meet you?
My name is Pastor Samuel Ojo. By the grace of God, I happen to be an ex-banker, later a pastor in Christ Apostolic Church, and propagating the gospel of God is not stopping us from venturing into business. And at the end of the day, we give glory to God that the Lord has saved us.
Hallelujah. In fact, that's the one thing that really interests me. When you say you are a pastor, and I came to the farm and I saw what the Lord has helped you to do, and you are still doing, that's why I felt I want to hear your story. It was immediately you left the bank that you started this farming business?
No, sir. I left the bank way back in 1993
All right.
and had my hands on other businesses, and ended up becoming an importer of float glass for house construction. Various types of glass from Argentina, Brazil, Belgium, Indonesia,
Wow.
India,
Wow.
and China was nowhere to be found when it comes to production of glass. But at a point in time, there was scarcity of glass globally. Argentina and Brazil supplying Nigeria glass pushed the glass to Angola because Angola happened to be a war-torn environment, and at the end of the war, they need to reconstruct and rebuild
The country.
the country. So what they were selling to us, they were selling double
The amount.
to Angola because Angola happens to be a colony to Brazil and Argentina. So they faced
The
Angola,
Angola markets.
and we were left in a limbo. And at the end of the day, we had no choice than to go to China. Getting to China, the initial experience was breakages upon breakages upon breakages
Of their classes.
of their glass. But later on, they got gradually used to mastering the art of production, which happens to be a success story today. The whole world is importing from China. I can't imagine any other product that is not being imported from China. And so, through my trips to China, I was able to meet manufacturers here and there. And one showed interest in bringing their factory to Nigeria. And that is CNG Glass Nigeria. When they came for their feasibility study, they went to Lekki area. And at the end of the day, I went meeting them there and let them know that axis may not be good for the project they want to. And I gave them an idea of the Ogungandan Free Trade Zone. They didn't answer me. But I think as luck we have it, they went back to China, Googled the place, and they came back to that place. Getting back there, they were able to confirm what I'm saying. One, they are close to major raw materials for float glass production, which is silica sand, which abounds around Ilaro axis. Then to go to Edo and other areas to bring dolomite and other minerals is so easy. And that's how they started floating the factory in Igbesa. Guangdong Free Trade Zone. And they started production in 2019. I happen to be one of their distributors. So
Wow.
that's my major line of
Oh,
business.
Hmm.
Major line of business. But in 2018, my spiritual son said, why don't I try my hand on piggery? If I try my hand on piggery, it's going to be a success story. So, and that's when we rented 5 rooms here.
Okay, in this particular place, this is
This,
where.
this is where we started. We rented 5 rooms. And when we rented the 5 rooms, we started with a total number of local pigs.
Okay, you started with local breeds.
Local breed.
Okay.
60 number, winners, growers, and fewer big ones. And so this place was rented, and we had to just put it up so that at the end of the day, we started progressing. But all along then, it was a learning stage for me. And during the learning stage, I was able to garner more experience. I checked the internet on how to breed pigs and something like that. But along the line, the cost of feeds increased astronomically. And secondly, the local pigs don't really appreciate when it comes to whatever care and attention you give
You're
them.
giving them.
When the local pigs farrow, by the time you wean the pigs, the winners started stooling. And at the end of the day, to bring them back might take you 2 months.
And by then you must have lost a lot of resources.
Yeah. Secondly, the pattern of feeding them around this axis was only brewery waste and blood meal and some other things. I vehemently protested that no, when you give blood meal, the eyes bulge out and they start attacking themselves. So, and to buy fish meal was equally exorbitant. So in 2018, we had a lost business. Lost over 2.5 million. Same thing in 2019. Wow. And in 2020, there was a pandemic during the coronavirus.
Yeah.
All the animals died. We were only fortunate to have the winners that were farrowed survived. The parents died.
Wow.
But the winners, we had well over 30 of them that survived. I saw it was a big surprise. The winners were not affected, but their parents died. So we took off again with the winners. And by 2021, I got a new source of buying pigs independently.
Wow.
From Oshogo, Deji Farms. The guy is a guru in piggery. He has so vast knowledge when it comes to caring for pigs, giving them medications, giving them proper attention. And we borrow ideas from him. And
quite a number of the foreign feed.
Yes.
Foreign breed.
Foreign breed, yes. It wasn't Deji that told us, why give brewery waste? It's of no nutrient value. Start with starter feeds. When you start giving them starter feed, you see them
growing well.
Stop anything brewery waste. And that's how we started. It led to some argument. I said, no, whether it's going to work or not, why don't we embark on it? And by the time we started it was
like a magic.
And that was why we started using the broiler starter. And it was a success story. Very fine.
I can see even the breed that you have now, they are the imported one.
Yeah.
I can also see the growth rates.
Yes.
They have done so well.
Yeah.
So from that 2021 and now, Like how many pigs do you have on the? You have grown.
In 2022, another pandemic came again,
Wow.
wiping out all our animals,
Wow.
leaving only just one. And that one was a winner. Stooling then, thinking the winner with that. How the winner survived is still a miracle.
Wow.
So by the time the winner survived, we kept it, and we cleaned the pen. I left it without any animals except that one. Then we stocked from Oshogo,
Wow.
gave some time space of about 5 months before I told them they should be rearing the pigs for me there. By the time they brought the pigs, they were already big.
Wow.
So they were brought in 2022. And since then, it has been a success story.
Wow.
Last year, we sold pigs of big amount, and we give glory to God. But now we have better knowledge of how to administer
The
feed,
the medication, and the
medications.
rest.
Then whenever they have challenges, we're able to really take it up, and we don't have anything serious challenges.
Wow.
There was a time a pregnant pig was coughing. To give antibiotics would lead to the pregnancy getting aborted. The guy in Oshogo just said, get palm oil and euro and bure, this water leaf. Give to the 3 weeks, no more coffee. And the pig followed, which is fantastic.
That's what.
So we are gaining the experience day by day, day by day. The only thing you need to do is don't mismanage them. If you mismanage them, you have so many mortalities. If you don't mismanage them, you get success too.
In terms of feed, don't say they are animals, let don't give them anything.
And you need to measure what they eat. You don't just keep giving. Initially, when we started with the starter feed, we were just giving and giving and giving, and they got bloated. The man from Oshogo said, is it a vulcanizer you have invited to come and pump the animals? He said, the moment...
You can see how the animals are looking beautifully.
Yes. So he said, there is a measurement. When you give the right measurement, when it comes to crossing stage, the females don't get oversized. The male can climb and cross. But if they are oversized, you have challenges. Then when they are pregnant, you keep giving them that measure of feed
that they're supposed to take.
They are supposed to take in proportion with the period of pregnancy, in reduced proportion. Because the baby in the womb needs to be well formed. Secondly, the mother should not be overweight, because the mother will have to sleep to breastfeed. So if you overfeed the mother, by the time it farrows, at the end of the day you will face challenges. You will be sleeping
on those animals,
on the winners. But if the size is
moderate
due to your feeding pattern, you get better results. And that's an area we have mastered as well. So if you are fattening animals, there's no dimension. You keep giving them the broiler starter with growers, whatever, mixed together so that they can, because you sell on the weight. You sell per kg for a buyer. And if the weight is not big enough, it's a loss.
Even to the farmer. So like how many pigs have you been able to put together currently?
Currently, we should
I can see that this is where you started from.
Yeah.
Later on, you expanded to the other side.
Yeah.
But in all, like how many pigs?
Now we should be having close to 200.
200. Wow.
If not more.
Wow.
God has really helped us.
That is really, really impressive. Now, with this giving them expensive feed, what will you say in terms of the profitability?
The profitability is not there, simply because we have people who give their animals poor feed.
Yeah.
Cassava, breeding waste, blood meal, so many other things. By the time they do that, people who want to buy will compare your animal with them. Whereas it has taken them maybe 1 year to feed. 6 months pig with me can be more than 100 kg.
Wow.
Because the feeding pattern, the nutritious feed, will bring results. But if you are not giving the right feed, don't expect any result. And you know, farmers, we want to reap where we do not sow. But when you do it rightly well, people will commend you for a good effort. And that's our watchword. That's our watchword.
Yeah. So when it comes to selling them, you said the people buy live weights.
Yeah.
Is there a particular season or you always have market for them?
There is open market for pigs. People keep coming to buy. Yeah, the consumption rate is wide. The consumption rate is wide. Both local and the exotic. But you need to feed local twice as more to get results than what you feed the exotic ones.
So what are the current breed you have on the farm now?
We have large white, we have landrace, we have TN, and we have Camboro.
Wow.
Four different species.
Yeah.
And they're all doing well.
So if some people want to start a pig farm, can they get like a breeding stock from you?
Yeah. That's why we have them here.
Yeah.
But the challenge is like somebody that got introduced on the YouTube called me. He said, only 80,000 money. Come and see first. When you see, you'll be able to appreciate. Because you can even get animal of 20,000, 30,000 naira. But the challenge you face before you bring it to that standard will be more. And stupidly enough, they will not know it's going to cost them more money to do the feeding. Anybody buying this in the next 1 month or so can be ready to cross.
Wow. You can see that they're healthy,
clean and all the rest.
They are, in fact, there's no one that will see these animals that will not like them.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, personally, I recommend this for people that want to start farming. But the important thing, they must know that good breed costs money. And we should make them to realize that. Yeah. And it's better, it's as if you have brought this home to people, especially people in Ogun State where we are. They can get
when
good
people
stock
come here, they are always marveling at, are you sure you have this? And especially with the banner we have outside. So that is what is attracting them. Are you sure you have them? I say, come and see.
Come and see.
And when they see, they are attracted one way or the other.
Yes, actually, I must commend your resilience. I must commend your determination in trying to keep this farming business to work. And I also noticed that apart from pig farming, you also venture into poultry.
That one came about in 20...
So how did you come about that?
Yeah, it's an extension because right then I had this open land then, uncultivated. And I was advised, why don't you use it for poultry? I said, no problem. So it was constructed. That was January 2022. And we had our first pullets that were brooded. And after the pullets were brooded, they were put in the cage. All of a sudden, pandemic came again. And one thing about running farm is, if you as the owner do not separate your entity from others, whatever is affecting one can affecting others. And because I had somebody who was only in charge of this. So whatever problem that happens there,
it's likely
we
spread
extended to this place. So I had 980 layers in the cage, and at the end of the day ended up with 570 after buying drugs. So at the end of the day, you have to get rid of those ones that gave us problem before we now started building another one December 2022, and this is the one we have till now, which will eventually go in by December 2024. The layers will be old layers, and we have to sell them.
They will be due for replacement.
Yes, sir. And it is in anticipation of that that I got this other expanse of land. This place used to be the place we put our waste before, and the litters was affecting the layers. It was really affecting them, and so my men advised me, why don't we acquire this expanse of land to give us better. The first intention was we want to move our waste back. So after enough, these two gentlemen said, "Daddy, buy." I said, "I don't want again." Try, okay. And I was able to talk to the chairman of the cooperative society. He said he knows the owner. We got the deal sealed, and by September, I think I made first payment in August, and by September we got through. This place was full of water.
Wow.
Because you can see, you can't find water there again.
At all.
So, and that was when we constructed this place. And because this is our own idea, I was able to do it in such a way that it has here
a very good headroom.
Yes. It was fantastic. So people around now are taking a cue from us
As an example.
as a good example. So apparently the air is always flowing inside.
That's the advantage of having
that old pen. By the time we do away with the layers, we will need to do some work to raise it higher.
So currently, the population of your boats altogether
it's over 6,000.
Over 6,000.
4,000 here, over 2,000 there.
Wow. I must really commend what God has helped you to do.
Let's be grateful to
But
God.
how are you able to combine pastoral work and business together?
Well, let me thank God and thank these men. We fight a number of times, but they are always there. Like this week, I was only here once. I'm only coming in here again today. So I faced the pastoral because I have a lot of roles and duties bestowed upon me by the authority of the church in my district coordinating council and in my district as well as. So I create time for it so that they face the management of both the pigs. But when I come here, anything I observe, we fight.
Of course.
We fight. So, but they have accepted me, and they say it's for the success and good. And when it came to brooding the 4,000, he was there. He was sleeping inside that pen.
The brooding house.
Yes, he became a brother to the layers.
Actually, I commend their efforts
Yeah.
because if you get to this farm, everywhere is neat.
Yes.
Everywhere is clean. In
That's
fact, the
our
first time I
watchword.
got here, I said you can hit in the penthouse
Yeah.
because they are very clean.
Some
And I
are
think we
never,
commend your efforts.
some are never
And,
inviting. But here we have it.
And I think that's a good point because many farmers are finding it difficult to get good people that will work with them. And I think this is a very good example.
No,
And what
I'm
people
highly
don't know,
encouraged.
what
I'm
people
highly
don't know is
encouraged.
that whatever you do, you will also reap it. And of course, apart from
And
that,
it's
it's
not
even a
that we
training
give
ground.
them big pay, but they
They show interest.
yeah, religiously they show interest, knowing that the success of this
It's their
farm
success.
is their success.
Their success.
If it collapses, because I learned from one vet doctor at Ibadan when I started the piggery business. We go to Ibadan, go to all this institute that they are selling pigs. I met him. Somebody introduced me to him. He said, Baba, make sure you look after your pen. Attendants can leave the pen and go and work elsewhere, but you will suffer the loss. So we maintain checks and balances. Like me, I'm proactive. I plan ahead.
Sure.
You see the
I
way
can see that.
you can see that.
Yeah.
I plan, and that's been my nature. I plan ahead, and when I plan ahead, I don't allow anything
To disrupt.
to disrupt it.
Yeah.
And I want daily information. Some will give me information, some they don't. Some I come around to find out what is happening. So when you keep watch, but they are trustworthy people. I really thank God in their lives. I don't have any cause to worry. No pilferages of feed, no pilferages of medications or eggs. It's really wonderful. And they give accurate report. I don't know. It's a plus. They may not know I really appreciate them.
that.
But I'm saying it openly now that I appreciate all of them.
That's good. Please
They have
keep
been
it up.
trustworthy.
Keep it up. These are the types of reports that we want to hear, and we also know that as many farm attendants that are watching us, they will be able to also take a cue from what you are doing. And I tell you that God is a rewarder.
Yeah.
Whatever you think you are doing now.
I try my own small way, but I cannot do everything. Like her, she started working with us at the turkey pen. But I lost all the turkey during the pandemic. I said bye-bye to turkey business. So that's why I converted the turkey back to piggery. And later on I moved her to the poultry pen. And she has been very, very supportive.
That's good.
Yes, she's been very supportive. At times they see her as somebody who is difficult, but I said, I've given you instructions, deal with the staff. Whoever is not willing to work, report to me. And everybody is happy.
Complying.
You see, this is a big project.
It is.
If you falter one way or the other, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
A lot of money. At times I don't find sleep. I say, well, how do I raise money? When you send your invoice to me and I see the value. And then I tell Rafa one day, I say, I bought fees of over 8 million naira. He say,
Yes, yes. If I wanted to comment about that because you are one of our customers that keep on going. I must say that. And we commend you very well because for customers to want to buy things and pay, you know, it also gives us credibility from the people that are giving us goods. But before I go, I really want to, because I'm still wondering how you are able to combine pastoral work and
the pastoral work takes more of my time than this. Before I was not used to coming here. He knows me. A month or two I may not come. But when I had some kind of observations, I said it's better. Make I put my eyes. And when there were challenges, I remember the day I came to you in the office, you said, Baba, don't quit. Winners don't quit and quitters don't win. It is at this point in time that a lot of people will run away from this line of business, or people who are resolute, who are determined, who are resilient, who are purposeful, will remain stand,
And they will repeat at the
and
end.
they make it at the end of the day. That's what is pushing me. I take money from other business to pump into this. I always tell people, if I don't do farming, I will.
Of course.
I will, because I'm doing well in my distributorship business. But I said, let me see, engage more people.
Yeah.
The distributorship business I'm doing, me alone can do it. All you do is pay money, tell the factory, load, finish. But this one, you need people. But you need people you can trust. If you can't get people you can trust, you run a lost business. So the pastoral work takes more of me. I came here from the vigil now.
Wow.
Yesterday I was in a church meeting. Thursday I was in a church meeting. And when I leave here, I go for revivals in the evenings. So apparently the church work takes more of me. But it's an encouragement to
I think for your experience, that shows that even people that are involved in pastoral work, God's servants, if they have opportunity to do business, it's not a sin.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. The scripture says, if you don't work, you cannot eat. Anybody who knows the work does not deserve to eat. I heard Portable say, there is no food for lazy man, but there is food for lazy woman. So you only need people that you can trust.
Yeah.
Nobody could be trusted, but when people show you the kind of ability and effort they are putting in, it goes a long way. Like the 3-in-1 injection we bought from you, it was this man that applied it. He came to pick 2,000 Abi for the first day. Then the second day 2,000. And all is well now.
That's good.
And we are happy at the growth of the layers, because I will not call them pullets again.
Okay, this one are grown.
They are grown up.
I knew the state they were. The last time I came, I'm here now.
Yeah.
They have been caged and they are doing. And very soon they will stop.
No, we started. You can see egg there.
Okay, yeah.
I think 3 of them started dropping. We almost have up to, I think, 23 eggs.
Wow.
And it started last week. And there are 17 weeks this week. So next week will be 18 weeks. Abi? It will be 18 weeks. So the rate at which you supported us, and we too, we have been able to get things going. One, no, don't manage things when it comes to giving them feed or medications. Everything that is mismanaged can result into calamitous situation. But when you pay attention, due attention, at times me and Afa will fight. I say, this is what I want. You say, no. I say, okay, let's do it this way. The success of this place, now you can boast to people that yes, he's on the status. People are now calling, he's now a consultant to some people. So which is a good one, but it's a combined effort of all of us.
Yeah.
I don't waste time in getting medications. I don't waste time in getting feed. And I want to get information. You know, I attended the seminar in your place 2 times.
Yeah.
Dr. Wajeti said, look at the birds globally. Then you pay attention to each of them one by one. And that's what I've told them. The chickens, they talk to us.
Sure.
And when they talk to us, we'll be able to assess and respond. Failure to respond. We had a terrible situation last year when the layers were dying. He was disturbed. He didn't even know what to do. I said, okay, let us go and do lab test. I think you took it to I think Dr. Sheyi was there then. So he was one that recommended what we need to use. But before then, we'd lost close to 200 layers. So immediately we reacted and bought the drugs recommended. And that's what I've told her to be doing now. Because our farm may go to archery, may go to other places. But I said, watch things, see how you manage the situation. I can't be here. If I decide to be here all the day, I will soon die. So I leave it to God.
It's been a fantastic time with you.
Thank you, sir.
And personally, we want to appreciate you because you are setting good example
Yes, sir.
for other farmers. Because at the point, if you think this thing is much, look at all your experiences.
Terrible
Times
ones.
of,
Yeah.
but you kept keeping on. And for me, as far as this country is concerned, if we are going to do well, we need to come back to agriculture.
Yes, agric is the
We need to
mainstay.
come back to agriculture.
I even have a crop farmer at Awo.
Wow,
I
okay.
have cashew nuts, palm oil,
Wow.
plantain.
Wow.
I want to do cassava of 36 acres this year.
Wow.
And I have cocoa
Wow.
in the place because it's an expanse of about 200 acres.
Wow. So this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. And
But
that's
the government
only
is
way-
not encouraging us in
at
any way.
all, at all. I
you
can
carry
say
your
that. I can
cross.
say that again.
You can
You
carry
can say
your,
that
you have
again.
to carry your cross if you want to survive as an entrepreneur. So, and I really appreciate your support. Your words encourage me. I told Afa when I got to him, say, doctor said, don't quit. If you quit, you don't win. And what you said that day was the golden truth. Now,
Exactly.
some people sold their layers with the cage.
With the cage.
No, don't
And they
really-
can't come back because the rate at which they sold them, they can't
They can't get.
they can't, it's not possible.
It's a lot of money putting up this kind of
It is.
pen now. Because the net alone, I got it 61,000, then it's about 100,000 naira.
Wow.
So it's a lot, and God helping us. So I really appreciate
Thank
your
you so
support.
much, Baba.
And you have been a good professional advisor to us. And I will be glad if you still keep coming.
We will.
The day you check the combs of the layers and say, this is where, do this. I won't forget that. And it's really helping us.
Thank you very
God
much.
bless
Sir.
you, sir. Thank
We
you.
appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Ekushel.
Just be standing on low.
Please keep it up.
And
Keep it up.
yeah, Leah, we call her, but Mrs. Kili Akonya. She has
It's been a nice time with you
yes,
today.
yes. She is doing well. She's doing well. They may not like her when she talks, but I've given her all the powers to handle situations.
Yeah.
And Baba too will come here, sort out so many things. He will leave the people. It's wonderful.
That's
And I appreciate everybody.
good. Eshio, God
Thank you,
bless
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Do have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you, viewers. Subscribe to our channel to get more information about happenings on farms, experiences of farmers that have made it in this business. Although they need to be resilient, but it's important that we hear certain stories so that we can keep up the good work. We need to grow this economy, and the only way we can grow our economy as Nigerians in Nigeria is only by agriculture.
Oh, yes.
And that is what we are also planning to do. You can see from Pastor Ojo's experience, even though he's into other businesses, but yet he saw the need to come and invest in agriculture. And not only livestock farming, we also have crop farming. One of these days, I will also visit.
No problem. We'll be glad you come there.
We need to also
Because
come
we are
and
already
see.
transplanting our palm oil.
Yeah.
We already have some good cashew trees on ground, planting of about 10 acres.
Wow.
The cashew nut is over 10 acres. The palm oil is more than 22 acres.
Wow.
And
And that's another
the
good
cocoa
one.
is 42 acres.
Wow. The last time I traveled, I noticed that cashew is doing well in Ogbomoso, Ilorin, and
of course.
So,
yes.
if
That's
cashew
what
will
I'm
do
trying
that
to-
well, why not here?
Yeah, with the right approach to planting it and nurturing it well,
Yeah, you'll get results.
you get results.
It's the foreigner that are taking advantage of all these things
And you can even earn foreign exchange from
for
it.
it. Yeah.
Earn foreign exchange from it.
Thank
you so much,
God
sir.
bless you, sir.
Yes,